Is that...
Just trying to give you theme music. Hey, welcome to the Disney World experiment.
Hey, it is finally the closing of day 2 aboard the Galactic Starcruiser, but it's probably not the last of our Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser content, so to make sure you don't miss any of it, like and subscribe. You know the buttons down below. Share it with somebody else that you know is a Wookiee nerd, like, you know, loves all things Star Wars, because we want to make sure that they're getting to see this too. So to recap, you realized while you were editing the footage that we didn't talk to the camera at all.
Like there's like 1 or 2 moments, but those are
But
like...
it's understandable, like it was so rapid fire and it was so much fun.
Yeah, 100%.
That we got lost in the moment, and we tend to do that. Like
Yeah.
we get lost in the moment and we just want to put our cameras down and we actually like just want to be in the moment. So to make sure that you still get our full perspective,
Yeah.
we want to do a little commentary for you while we share with you the exciting evening of day 2 on the Galactic Starcruiser.
Our last video, we ended like as we were about to board the ship and
Yes, we
kind
were
of
leaving Batu, we took the transport back to the Halcyon, and we were getting ready for the evening.
Yeah, and so Erin went to the room to kind of change into her evening attire.
To freshen up, if you will. It was a hot day on Batu.
Yes, it was. Well, I went and watched the chaos of getting SK.
Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
So after we kind of released SK, we kind of dispersed, no one knew, and then we had lightsaber training. Now, to preface this, I don't know if we talked about it at the beginning of this episode, but we talked about it. Our afternoon on the Halcyon was
slammed packed. So we had both our lightsaber training and our bridge training scheduled for the afternoon, which we thought was going to be great. We had so much going on the day before that we were really glad that it was the afternoon before dinner. What we didn't realize was all of the other things that were going to pop up based on the missions that we had completed earlier in the day. But lightsaber training was worth the wait.
Yeah.
It was a super fun experience.
It was like one of those things where you see on the video, you feel like, this feels like a little hokey, but honestly, it was super fun. Arcade.
You thought it was going to be hokey?
Like when you look at the promotional material, you're like, okay, they're just standing there like...
I know, but if you didn't have some type of lightsaber experience,
I agree.
were you even on a Star Wars?
No, you weren't.
See, for you, that's where I want you to move your saber, okay? You can do this, and we're all here to support you, right, friends?
Right.
But I think it over-exceeded my expectations as a fan.
Okay.
Because like the haptics inside the lightsaber were fun. There are moments where the Sabacc gets super intense and you're like, okay, am I like...
It's just like the rest of the storyline where it's very interactive, it's very immersive. They tell you a story about the Jedi and the Force and why it's important, and so I mean, I love that. If you've just got to learn to appreciate that quality of storytelling that Disney does, even while you're doing an activity like this.
The lightsaber training was kind of the last time that we actually had a breath, but also the last time we were kind of together, other than dinner.
So 2 completely separate data pad conversations. I had mine, you had yours, and then we had like almost a different set of missions that night. But it was awesome because then we got to like try to like just do everything.
Yeah, so after the lightsaber training, I got personally invited the night before, after all our shady deals with Wraith Cole, I got personally invited to a mission with him.
With a few other people.
Yeah, correct. There's like 10 of us. You'll see in the video. And he kind of explains this mission that we're stealing the Hananea? Hananea? Yeah, Hananea. Like I said, my terminology is spot on.
they had to keep it real secret. It had to be just a few people coordinating together that he could really trust. So you had that privilege, and you kind of got to like document this whole thing. So that's pretty fun.
So, welcome to the chaos of Star Wars. I just went to lightsaber training, and now we're going into the cargo hold, where we will meet Wraith.
Welcome, friends. There's our full crew. The Hynanaea is the mother of the Singing Stones. These Singing Stones were given to the Twi'leks during the diaspora, the enslavement, when they were spread across the stars, torn away from their family, clan, home, loved ones. This one belonged to Guy's sister. But that's another story. So, the Hynanaea is currently sitting upstairs in the hyperspace compass, gathering dust, because Watch does all the navigation. And I think all of us should liberate it. Everybody here like maps?
Yep.
Let's get oriented. Upstairs, we have a lot of eyes. Now, I'm not going to say I've never stolen anything precious before. Like I said, another story. But I've never done it in such a public setting. That's going to be the challenge, is how we direct the attention of the people upstairs, okay? But good news is, Guy and I spent most of the night up talking about this last night, and we have a plan. Upstairs, Guy will be giving a speech. She will be announcing her biggest fan. Now, obviously, her biggest fan is me, but we're going to pick somebody else to help us out with this particular endeavor. Now, at that point, I'm going to take over the her speech, and I'm going to say a cue phrase for all of us. Something that lets us know that we're all going to start our plan. What should that cue phrase be?
That's when the game begins.
Great. When that happens, a couple things need to happen simultaneously. First and foremost, you two are going to come straight to me.
Okay.
It's your job to keep the Minox off my back.
What do they look like?
Good point. Everybody here knows what Minox are, right?
No.
Yes? What are
they're
they?
flying.
Yeah, little
And
bats.
Pathfinders, I know you know it.
They're like
pterodactyls?
They look like bats.
So they're energy-sucking pests that cling to the side of ships. In this case, I'm talking about our ship's crew. No offense to them, but they could get in our way. Captain! Hello, Captain Keevan. How you doing?
I'm well, and yourself?
Doing good. You look. Have you always worn powder blue? Because you look great in blue. We were just playing Sabacc. Yeah. As you can see, Yavin shift.
There are plenty of tables in the Crown of Corellia where you could be much more accommodated.
We're playing like cargo room rules, so it's a bit different.
Yes.
They don't really
Interesting,
like
you
those
mentioned
rules in there.
interesting. You mentioned the rules of the cargo room, which is that this is off limits to passengers.
We were trying to find some luggage.
You know,
we lost our luggage.
This door has been open. People have been coming in and all. We didn't know this was restricted, or else we wouldn't have set up in
There was no
I'm so sorry, Captain. But now that we're started, I mean, you'll let us finish the game, won't you?
What is the ante? How much is everybody betting?
Oh, I got like my whole life savings.
You've got your whole life savings.
He's kidding. No, we're not playing for credits.
We are now playing in the non-passenger area of the cargo hold for this young gentleman's entire life savings rate. This is not conducive to my letting you finish this game.
Well, hey, we're not actually playing for any, because your whole life savings after buying a ticket aboard Chandler Starline is 0 credits. So we're just playing for fun and honor. And
No, my life savings was just like...
Exactly.
That is a good word of warning. If you are going to continue to play with Wraith Cole, don't bet anything that you are willing to lose. He is going to count those cards, and those dice are loaded.
Oh, Captain! No, hey. Great. Where were we? We have a plan for her. We have a plan for her.
We will distract everyone.
Yes, so you're going to distract everybody and generally stay with me, right? Hard Scrabble Life. I have some excellent news for you. I think that you all deserve a lifestyle upgrade. Congratulations. You're now a record label. There's a new musician on board.
It starts with an S. He's orange.
Sandy? No, the orange guy. Okay. I'm gonna ask them for a cover, an original, and then offer him a contract. But not least, my documentarian. You think you got away with just documenting this whole thing for posterity?
Yeah.
Guess what? You've got a job too. You are my all clear.
Okay.
Follow me.
Yep.
Follow whatever part of this you'd like, whatever you think is important. But at the end, I'm going to do something, and I need you to do something in response. I'm going to walk over to the Holocron once I have the stone, fingers crossed, that's right here by the Hynanaea. The Holocron is that big blue tube that has a holobits in it, right?
Yep.
I'm going to lean against it like this, and I'm going to say, and I'm going to look at you and nod, right? Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I'm going to throw that in. That's pretty good. You then are going to walk into the lounge and tell Gaia she has sparkling eyes.
Okay.
That means we have the stone. She will know that. you will get the Queen of Ryloth. Not officially, but, you know, I mean, in all practical purposes, culturally, certainly, you will get that reaction when she knows we have returned the Hyanidea to the people of Ryloth. You all know what's happened on Ryloth and why this is important. So let's get a 1, 2, 3 for Ryloth, yeah?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4! Ryloth! Let's go! All right.
That's life thing.
Down to the new reigning champion. One more round of applause for Cornelia here. And I think there's some similarities between Sabacc and Fang. When someone is a fan, you learn what's important to them. You learn what they'll spend their hard-earned credits on. You'll learn what they're like when they're in the presence of something that they love. And I think that tells you a lot about someone. Would you agree? Yeah. Cornelia, now we know what's important to you. And that's Gaia. Now when you play Sabacc, you also learn a lot about people. You go head-to-head, well, to head-to-head usually, with friends, allies, sometimes enemies, and you learn what they're willing to risk. You learn what they're like when they're under the gun. You learn what they're willing to bet big for and how they behave when they lose. And when you know that about someone, that, my friends, is when the game truly begins.
This is the only orange guy here, right? Hey, I'm sorry, kid, what's your name?
Sandro.
Sandro. They mentioned that you were a musician. I don't know if you know, I work with Gaia.
Yes. Sydney was telling me all about you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, big Gaia fan, kid? All right, excellent. Hey, can I get a fist bump for that? Very nice. Well, listen, we're not trying to pick up any more talent here, but I like to connect young talent with people who are interested in it. My friends here, they're last name Pathfinder. They're part of Interstellar Records, and they actually have their bosses here. The gentleman right back there who are looking for new talent. Would you all like to hear this kid play? What do you need? Yeah.
What do I need?
Yes.
What do you need? Lincoln told me to talk to you.
Yeah, trust me, he's a kid. Lincoln told me to come talk to you about what? What does Miss Mock need? I'm good. Yeah, no, we're solid. Yes, right. Hey, now is not the... Yeah, there we go. Nice. Now is not the time for this. There's too many ears of it. Clearly, I know for a fact this kid's working with the First Order.
I know.
Yes.
I'm a double.
And he is.
Yeah, that's a likely story. Why don't you go join the super friends over there, huh? Listen, let's talk about this later, all right?
Okay, but do you need anything right now?
I think, actually, yeah, I need you to go down and check the engineering room and make sure that Croy isn't in there right now.
Okay, but where are we bringing the corrects?
We'll talk about this later. First, go check and see if Croy is there. If you want to be part of this operation, follow orders, right? Woo! Yeah, exactly.
She's right over there. Yeah, so she's
Everyone else is dead. You guys want to go?
Yep, wow.
It's got to be someone's life.
There's a clue. That's not it. Two more tries.
Try SKD 33.
Riola.
Ray Cole!
Demon, hey, there you are. Yes. Captain, what can I help you with? Yeah, you see that? Life Day. You see there's a Life Day over here. Yeah!
Life Day!
How's it going?
It is going well.
Yeah.
Dave. What were you doing behind passenger services?
Oh, I was just grabbing, what is this called? Is this,
It's an orange.
An orange fruit?
Yeah.
An orange fruit. Where are these from?
Yes, you bite right in, Rafe. Nope, you continue to chew the whole thing,
Oh,
Rafe.
that's actually awesome.
Also,
That's not very good.
you apologize to my crew for making a mess.
Can we get a little, can we get somebody over here?
For that,
The inside of these is way better than the peel.
there we
Yep.
are.
Absolutely. Jasper, what can I help you with? I'm sorry, I gotta go clean up here. I gotta
You
get
do
somebody
not.
up.
I do not. Rafe,
Okay.
why were you behind passenger services?
Well, I was just getting a delicious, what's this called?
Orange.
An orange?
Orange.
Yeah, an orange fruit. Yeah, just
Yes.
getting it's pretty good, but again, I don't know if these are ripe. The peel is terrible.
That is very
I'm so
possible.
sorry about
Thank
that.
you
I
very
really
much,
apologize.
Pam. You are considered an intelligent person, are you not, Rafe? Is he considered an intelligent person?
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you all.
100%.
Yeah, come on. A little support here. Thank you.
Well, I have obviously underestimated you, but however, passenger services is where we keep sensitive passenger information. It is also where we keep certain files for Chandler Starline, and consequently is where you should not be going behind the desk.
All back there?
Yes.
Wow, that seems like a huge security problem, Captain. You should probably keep those in a locked room.
Is it, Rafe? Because the moment you crossed it, I was informed. So that implies to me that it is very secure.
Does it? Well, hey, then no harm done. So sorry about that. If I'd known, I never would have been back there. Oh.
And Rafe, why don't you be so good as to turn out your pockets?
Captain, how long have we known each other?
Long enough for me to know this is a brilliant idea, Rafe. You're not a passenger. You are here to provide a service, and I am giving you the order to turn out those pockets.
Yeah. Whose side are you on? Let's see. Pocket number 1. Can I get a drum roll, please? Look at that, nice and empty. Pocket number 2. Okay, nice. Continuing the drum roll. And just encouraging me. Thank you. Boom. Just a room key. I hope that's not illegal these days.
Good for you, Rafe.
Yes, well, you know, it happens. And last but not least, in my little pocket here, I just got my game of Sabacc, couple dice. I think that's, yeah. Yes.
Do you consider yourself a trustworthy person? Do you consider Rafe? Absolutely.
Yeah!
Yeah, all right, mixed reviews, that's fine. Yes.
All right, that is... Thank you. Eden is a trustworthy character.
Yes, all right.
Here is a secret, my friends. I also trust Wraith Cole. I would trust Wraith Cole with my life. I do not trust him with my wallet. This is yours.
Thank you, Captain. One more time for Riola Keeman, yeah? Chance, there they are.
You have sparkling eyes, guy.
I appreciate that.
She just left.
She just left. Yeah. Oh, spectacular. Okay, sounds good. I'm going to go catch up with her. We'll see the rest of you guys. Oh, it seems like we've gained a couple friends. Why don't we do this out in the hallway? Yeah, a little less tight, and that way we can all see. We have waited years for this. And as much as I want to hand this back to you right now, I don't think I'm the one to do it. Forward, my right and left hand. If not for you, we wouldn't be here. So will you please return the stone to the people brought off? Wow.
Yeah!
Get you off the ship?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think we should come up with a name for this group.
Oh, it's a good point. We're technically all in a gang now since we've committed a felony. Guys got any ideas? What should we call ourselves? How about Guys Singing Stones?
While you're in the middle of that, I've got our bridge training.
Yeah.
It should be our bridge training, but we're like, it's totally worth it for you to go experience that. Let me do bridge training. And of course, if you've seen any other videos, maybe you haven't, bridge training, where you're learning how to use all of the different stations, turns into an actual mission where you are rescuing or assisting someone. So that was a very fun experience. And I feel like I mastered the controls even without you there.
We may have increased the severity of our situation, but we are service and story history.
We've studied your history, which is exactly why.
It was a great explosion, but we lost those power cells. And we need them for power. Watch, restore the loaders, please. Is this far enough?
No! You've crossed one line too many! Seems we've arrived just in time. First Order has imposed a blockade upon the Halcyon, effective immediately. The Halcyon is under the control of the First Order!
Immediately immediately following our bridge training, I had a mission on my data pad to have a mission. I had an event to meet up with the captain just to talk about the things that we had done on Batu that day. Everybody was looking for coaxium in different ways. So we went. We went to go check in because it was my mission, and you were not on the list because you were not a part of my mission. And so I got to go in. You did not. Luckily, we both know how to use a camera. So I got to come in. We were initially having a conversation with the captain.
It's time for us to have a brand new course of action. Now, this blockade, it puts us in a perilous position.
Sensors detect a ship on high-speed approach.
A ship.
Batu transport.
Watch, open the comm.
Comm channel open.
Pilot, faster please.
Oh, faster than the TIE fighter shooting at us? Oh, wish I thought of that.
Ray, it is good to see you, but what are you doing in a Batu transport?
Long story.
Not really. She hijacked my shuttle.
Borrowed.
Hijacked.
General Organa received your distress signal. She's sending for help to free the Halcyon. Until then, I'll do what I can on board to protect the ship and all of you. If I can get there in one piece.
Please, go to a console where you think you can do the most good. Whether that is weapons, whether that is shields.
Incoming transmission. Opening channel.
Yes, please.
Halcyon, this is Blue Leader.
Yeah!
Pathfinder's on the way. Hold your position. We'll be there as soon as we can. Blue Leader, out.
Excellent.
Tells me you've been boarded by the First Order. We can't let your ship fall into their hands.
We're all in this together, Ray.
Yes, we are. We'll find a way to get the Halcyon to safety. Until then, don't let the First Order get.
What was awesome is Erin walks out and she's like, we saved Ray, and it was just like kind of this energy of like, oh, this is like the storyline is truly picking up. So we got a drink at the sub.
We had like a brief break before you had to hop into something else.
With the Saja, I was trying to trick the algorithm the whole time to get this mission because I kind of
Were you tricking it or like manipulating it to the missions that you wanted?
I was playing the game so I could get this mission, or like event.
And I mean, luckily you've played enough RPG games that you knew how to strongly answer to kind of lead where you wanted.
Yeah, but I think there is a level of chance to it because I didn't interact with the Saja at all until that morning. But anyways, is like we were going to unlock this crystal, which is a holocron and a memory of Master Yoda.
Sergeant Galaza has told me that there is a surprisingly strong connection to the Force among the passengers. I feel it, here now. Jedi Holocron. Yes. You may know that a holocron is used to store teachings and knowledge. Grayson, this is...
I know. Most of the knowledge of the Jedi was destroyed when the Jedi Temple fell on Coruscant long ago.
Travelers, your connection to the Force has been noticed by the Saja. And it takes a strong connection to unlock a holocron. I wonder, can we do this together? Breathe. Focus.
We've done it.
Yes, we have.
SK, the Saja uses
Greetings. Open this, you have. Strong with the Force you are. Trust you. I must. Master Yoda, I am. For many years in isolation, but never alone. Always with me, the Force is. Always revealing itself if open what is. Discoveries of new abilities, secrets of the Force. Legends I thought, but now I know are real. Uncertain times these are. Captured those on the dark path will be much at stake. Keep these safe, you must. Unimaginable In this holocron is a learning's high place, collecting knowledge, wisdom of the Force. To you who follow the path of the light, hope to the galaxy will you bring. Your name, I know not. Your spirit, yes, that I feel. Strong is your connection to the Force. Know you, I feel I do. But should never we meet, may the Force be with you. Always.
Dark side. It grows stronger in Kylo if he gets this, and the knowledge it holds. First Order, Resistance, nothing would matter.
So while you're getting to hang out with Master Yoda
And Rey.
and Rey, icons, I'm in the engineering room with Linka, and we are helping to override the ship. There's going to be a moment where, you know, they kind of are letting you into the plan at this point.
Yeah.
Because they know that you're with the Resistance. And so we're overriding the ship so that we can overthrow the First Order and make an escape.
Come over this way. As you see in the schematic, everything on this ship is connected to this engineering. Inside are data tapes. Now these data tapes are the key to Chewie's plan. We're going to use them to put the ship into override, reconfigure all of the systems, and prepare them for the rest of Chewie's plan. 2 of you go to my life support. Now this is what keeps the ship afloat, but again, no pressure. No pressure. Okay?
As one!
Excellent. With that in mind, we must do everything at the same time.
Trying to crawl under. Wait, which one is it? The divide sign? There we go. 3, 2, 1.
I didn't get to see you after that because immediately after my moment with the Sabacc, I had to go meet Wraith Cole upstairs in the bridge room, and we were kind of taking the ship over again, like to get the coaxium that Wraith had stolen back on the ship, so that the work you did was as able for us to hit hyperdrive and get away from the First Order. So it's like this rolling story of, to be honest, I think you could probably go a couple of times and not get to, like, there's so many things happening all at the same time that
You can never be a part of every single mission. I think that if you've got multiple people in your party, that you can experience different pieces depending on what you try to focus on. But here's the thing, you're never gonna be bored. You're not gonna experience every mission, but you're never gonna be bored, which I didn't think I would say this, but I'm like, I kind of want to go back and like do it again.
It makes my nerd heart happy. Not my pocket, but that's besides the point.
Totally worth it, 100% worth it. Would do that same experience again. So briefly after that, it was already dinner time. And I appreciated that after all of those missions, it was like a down moment. They made it really about the food and recognized the chefs and kind of like presented all of the food themed around the different planets. Can we talk about the blue shrimp?
Yes, I was about to talk about it. I couldn't, I'm sorry, it's the one piece of food that I got creeped out by. Like, it tasted fine, but...
It looked so different.
And the texture was a little chewy.
It was shrimp cocktail. I mean, it tasted just like wonderful, delicious shrimp cocktail.
I just couldn't get over the blue.
But something about the blueness like really kind of messes with your mind.
Yeah, I ate one and I was like, I'm done. And she's like, no, it tastes great. And I was like, I tried it. No, I'm done.
It was just like the whole visual?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. It was cold. It was blue. Like, it just kind of, shrimp cocktail in general is like one of those things where it's not high on my list. Like, I'll eat it, but you put blue dye in this and you're like, oh.
I thought it was fun. It was
fun.
It was a really cool night to experience the way that they played with all of the dishes. What happened right after dinner? So we get summoned to our muster stations, and this is it. Like, you know, it's about to go down. And I don't even really want to like explain to you what happened. I feel like this one is best like just watch.
This is a ship-wide alert.
Are you using the royal we now, Lieutenant?
Not yet, but maybe later. What I see are people eager, ready to have their potential maximized, their ability utilized, the galaxy set in order, and we will each know our place.
Captain, we outnumber them. We can take them.
Absolutely not! Sammy, everyone, right now, the most important thing is the safety of each and every one of these passengers. And I am ordering the crew of the Halcyon to stand down!
Just briefly name a few. Where's Piper? Piper, the only person on this ship who is scarier than me.
Seal the airlocks! Against you, my mom.
We stand united together!
Holocron. Discoveries of new abilities. Secrets of the Force. Unimaginable power these secrets carry. Keep these safe. You must. It's here. It's mine. She's too weak. And we'll get it ready. Don't make me go until you take it.
Follow me and try.
Destroy them all.
Watch, this one's on you!
My pleasure, Captain. Stand by for hyperspace in 3, 2, 1.
Just when you thought that we could not introduce any more characters into the plot line of the Galactic Starcruiser,
Dun dun dun!
you get Rey and you get Kylo Ren, and all of a sudden you're in the middle of whatever weird conflict they've got going on with good and evil, and you're saving the Holocron, and you're transporting the coaxium, and
Saving the ship, and
nobody is who you think they are.
they're doing magic tricks on the floor.
Now I'm speechless.
It was like a good, like what's funny is me and Erin, after the whole thing, the fireworks, everything happens, like everybody celebrates, me and Erin just sit down. Like that's like a level of like
Exhaustion from mental overload. Like it's just so much fun and entertainment to take in. It was like my extrovert was done.
Yes.
And my introvert went, girl, sit down. And I'm so glad I did, because everybody started to transition to the dining room for dessert that night. They were gonna have a dessert celebration. And I mean, we didn't capture this for you, so I'm really sorry, but it was like, it is a personal moment that I feel like we'll cherish. we sat down because my extrovert was gone and my introvert just needed a moment to recover from the excitement. And like the crew was still there lingering and enjoying the fireworks and the celebration of the win. Captain Naveen was there, Linka was there, Wraith was there, Sammy was still hanging around. Like they're just like enjoying, but like the atrium's basically clear at this point. So we sit down and they come around and they give us like we have a moment. Like we get to have a conversation that's not about the missions, that's just like, we had such a wonderful experience on the ship. Thank you for, you know.
And they're still in character. Like this is not like us breaking the fourth wall.
No.
Like Linka and Wraith are
flirting, talking about like the vacation they're gonna take. I mean, like it's a movie or like a stage play, like literally taking place in front of us, like 3 feet away. Like it was a really fun moment.
Yeah, and it was one of those moments where like it was a good closing to the trip. And so we wrapped up the evening, and I guess one of the things we would change is we had to catch a flight super early in the morning.
Yes. So we turned in. We didn't go to the dessert experience. I think, like I said, my introverted side was done. It was time for bed.
Yeah.
And an early flight.
Yeah, we had like to be out by 6 or 5:30, something like that.
Yeah.
And what was great was we still got a little bit of coffee. We still got an amazing like transport out. Like
that is a good thing. So starting, I think it was like at 6 maybe, they have to-go breakfast and coffee ready for you in the lounge. So if you don't get to make it to breakfast in the dining room, they've still got something for you on the go, which I really appreciated because there was no way we were going to eat in the airport.
And I would explain it like this. If you've ever been to a summer camp or a church camp or any kind of thing, I felt that like when you're leaving camp, you kind of like are sad that you're leaving because you're like
automatically nostalgic and ready to like do it
again because you're like, oh crap, I have to go back to the real world. Like that's kind of the vibes we had.
Yeah.
But it was such an amazing experience. You'll probably see a couple more videos about us explaining, and who knows, we may be back in the next couple years. Last year, we started talking about what it would look like.
We've got to make our 2023 plans. We've got a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
Put in the comments if there's something that you think we need to try. A cruise. We still haven't been to Disneyland. Oh my gosh. There's lots to do.
I mean, I haven't ridden Space Mountain, Guardians of the Galaxy.
You haven't ridden Splash Mountain. We've got rides at Magic Kingdom we still haven't ridden. How have we not done this?
I'm sorry. I protest Splash Mountain. I'm sorry.
You just don't want to get wet?
I don't like being wet. Thanks for joining us. It's been an amazing journey on the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser.
I mean,
which is a
we
ton
could talk about it for days.
Yes.
Obviously.
And we probably will give you a couple hundred videos about our experience, what we've learned, maybe even some tips and tricks to have. Tips and tricks about having to have a conversation with some of the characters.
Ooh, I would like that. That was one of the things that I definitely stumbled over to begin with. So, thanks you guys.